Have you just bought an investment property and noticed that there's extra maintenance since you've purchased property that maybe you weren't expecting? It's completely normal, and I want to address it with you today because extra maintenance in the first 12 months of owning your investment property is completely normal, and we are seeing this consistently with a lot of properties. And I also am finding that a lot of investors are getting a little bit scared at what to expect when it comes to their expenditure. So I thought I would just address and let you know that it's completely normal and things that you can just keep in mind when addressing maintenance. So I have a bit of a theory. The first one is that when you're buying a property, quite often it could have been owner occupied. Now, an owner occupier versus a tenant living in the property. Owner occupier, maybe a little bit more tolerance to maintenance. Maybe because it's them that's spending the money, they're less likely to send out a handyman to repair a little hinge, for example, where a tenant that's moved into a property is paying good rent for the property and also hasn't lived in it before is definitely going to bring to your attention any maintenance that they see. Now, tenants mention maintenance for two reasons. One is because they are genuinely needing to be done, but two, they also don't want to be held responsible. So they do like to let us know of everything that comes up in the property so that we are well informed. Now, it's up to your property manager to decide whether these things are items that just need to be noted or whether they are items that do need to be addressed. Now, 90% of the time, they probably do need to be addressed. And as an investor, I don't want you to be freaking out over it because it is normal. Now, if you are worried that your property manager is putting through excessive maintenance in the first 12 months, you can definitely have a word to them. I would speak to them and just really nicely just say, listen, I'm just a bit concerned. We seem to have been having a lot of maintenance come up. Is there anything that I should be worried about? That would be a reasonable conversation to have. The second thing is if you are still a bit worried about the maintenance, quite often we get photos and videos come through from the tenant showing us the problem. So that could also be an option. Don't annoy your property manager and ask them every single time for photos and videos. But if you are worried or you just need further clarification on that maintenance, it is something that could be an option for you as well. But at the end of the day, I do want to say that consistently I am seeing that new investors who have purchased properties are definitely experiencing extra maintenance in their first 12 months of buying a property. It is completely normal and not anything to be worried about, and certainly not a situation where you've bought a dud of a property. The property's fine. This is completely normal.